Hello! We had an update in old school RuneScape the other day, the optional randoms and goblins. So let's have a look at the optional randoms and goblins. This week old school sees a highly anticipated change to random events along with some goblin shenanigans in Falador. Grab your bazooka and get your whip ready for some 360 no-scopes. The goblins are coming. So first of all, the random event changes. Random events used to be an effective way to reduce the early on, low-tech bots that were once found in RuneScape. As bots have become progressively smarter, random events have lost their purpose and no longer help them catching bots. As a result of this, as well as a lot of player feedback, random events have now been changed to be entirely optional. When a random event decides to appear, you'll have a choice to click on them and choose to start the event, or ignore them and let them disappear. If you choose to ignore them, they will not interrupt anything you're doing and will disappear after a small amount of time. This change means you're able to go about your day without unexpectedly being teleported away and forced to complete a task. If you fancy taking a part in one of the events for the sake of a bit of nostalgia or a nice break from the grind, then you can, of course, choose to start the event. Aggressive random events, such as the Evil Chicken and River Troll, have been placed around old school in fitting places. If you ever feel the need to pay a visit to a rock golem, shade, or any of the other random events, you'll be able to find them scattered around the game. Next we've got the Goblin Invasion Part 2 Armed Forces. Try as they might, the goblins have failed with their sneaky plan. Countless goblin spies were captured, and as a result, the rest of the goblin forces are not happy. Angry with the failure of their plan, the goblins have started a rage-fueled chaotic attack on Falador. To keep some order to the war, both sides have devised a system to target enemies. Both sides of the battle have started using RPGs, rocket paint guns, to highlight the enemies to take out. The goal is to get as many kills on goblins and guards as possible for your team. If you claim your own RPG and shoot your enemies to have some of your allied guards or goblins help out with the kills. Head over to Falador, pick your side and claim your RPG. There's also a construction guide update. The construction skill guide has received a little update to make it easy to find out what materials are required to build different pieces of furniture and decorations for your player-owned house. If you head into the skill guide, you can now click the object you would like to build, and the required resources to do so will appear in your chat box. In other news, the message you receive to notify you when a friend has logged in or out will now disappear after 10 seconds. An animation will now appear when the Varrock set effect occurs. A right-click option to reset your wave has been added to the Wave 1 barrier at Barbarian Assault. Jewelry teleport messages have been recolored to make them stand out a little more. They fixed a typo in the boss log and kill counter. They fixed a typo on Olaf the Bard's dialogue. They've reduced the size of their desecrated pet house to prevent clipping through the ceiling. They've improved the poll page results for multiple answer questions. So if you want to discuss this update, please go on the forum. And unfortunately, Mod Alfred is returning to university to finish his degree. It goes without saying that he's been an excellent addition to the team, and he's helped bring life to the most popular content updates for old school to date. They want to say thank you to Alfred for the work he did whilst he was there and helping make old school a better game. Alfred's final Q&A livestream was last Thursday on the 11th of September. So if you missed it, make sure you go to twitch.tv/RuneScape and you can watch it again. To keep up to date with the old school team, follow them on Twitter. That's JagXAlfred, JagXAsh, JagXJohnC, JagXMattK, JagXReach, JagXRonin and JagXWeth. If you've enjoyed this video, please like and share, and if you want to keep up to date with old school RuneScape, please subscribe. I've been Lewis, thanks for watching, goodbye.